Hello everyone, welcome everyone to the class on quantitative aptitude. So in this class we are going to learn something very important for your exam preparation. So when it comes to quantitative aptitude, the very important section is percentage. What is percentage? Percentage basically means per centrum. It basically derived from the Latin word where we talk in the term of 100, in term of 100. So like for example, if I am writing a term called 5%, so what do you mean of 5%? That is 5 by 100, or you can write this as 1 by 20 if you simplify this in fraction form. Okay, so I hope you understood this term. Now going further, how it is being used in general mathematics, we use this in general mathematics. Like for example, if I ask you what is 5% of 390, so how will you get that value? So for example, if I am asking you what is 5% of 390, okay, so one way how you can solve this question, you can write 5 by 100 into 390. That is a one way and you can solve this. Other way, what you can do guys, simple. What is 10% of 390? 10% of 390, that would be 39. Okay, 1% of 390, that would be 3.9. Okay, so if I am asking you 5%, 5% is what? It is half of 10%. So what is the half of 39? So half of 39 would be nothing but 19.5. So this is a simple way. If you want to complicate this scenario, what you can do? You can do 5 by 100 into 390 and then you can solve this, right? You can cancel 0 here. Okay, then what is 39 into 5? 9 5s are 45. 4 carry 15 plus 4, 195 by 10, and then it will give you 19.5. So this is the way how you used to do in school days, and this is the way how you should learn if you want to excel in the path of quantitative aptitude. I hope this part is clear with everyone. So going further, when we work on percentage, we need to remember certain values. Like when I say 16.67%, you should understand 16.67% is 1 by 6. When I'm saying 12.5%, it is 1 by 8. So very important thing guys, here you need to understand, you need to work without using calculator. So when we are trying to learn this concept and our objective is to do this calculation without using calculator, you have to remember certain values. So what I'm going to do for you now, I'm going to talk in the term of fractions, in the term of percentage. So whenever we talk about fractions in the term of percentage, we multiply it with 100. So what is 1 by 2 in the term of percentage? If you multiply with 100, what you will get? You will get as 50%. Clear? So I hope you are getting this part, because I'm not using any calculator for doing this calculation. If you have any doubt, you can use calculator or you can use MS Excel. Now 1 by 3, that would be 33.33%. 33.33% you can write, or you can write 33 1 by 3 if you want to write in the form of mixed fraction. Then 1 by 4. So what I am doing guys, I am multiplying it with 100. So 1 by 4 into 100 if you do, what you will get? You will get 25%. So I hope these things are very basic. I believe you all know this fact. Don't tell me that you have doubt with this fact. Okay, now 1 by 5 in the term of percentage, it would be 20%. Clear? Multiply with 100. 1 by 6. Now 1 by 6 will be a problem for you, because you multiply 1 by 6 with 100, then you will get 50 by 3. Now how will I do this? 50 by 3. So for the time being, I'm telling you, you can memorize this. This is 16.67%, or you can write as 16.2 by 3%. So this is important guys, because in competitive exams, you might get values like what is 283.33% of 12. So if I am asking you what is 283.33% of 12, so you need to understand what is 100% of 12. 100% of 12 will be 12 only. What would be 200% of 12? That would be 24. Okay, then if I am asking you 83.33%, 83.33 is nothing but 1 minus 1 by 6. If you do that, what is 1 minus 1 by 6? 5 by 6. What is 5 by 6 of 12? You will get 10. So 24 plus 10, 34 is the answer. So you don't need any calculator, provided you should know these values. Now, next part, 1 by 7. If I multiply with 100, you will get 14.29%. Going further, 1 by 8. So I have memorized this value. What I'm expecting from you, you also have to memorize this value. So 1 by 8 is 12.5%. 12.5%, or you can write 12 1 by 2%. These are very basic calculation. Like the way you remember the table. If I'm asking you what is 14 6a, so 14 6a is 84. What is 39 square? So you're not supposed to use calculator to get the value 1521. So you have to remember these values. Like the same way you have to remember these values. So 1 by 9 is 11.11%. Okay, 1 by 11 is 9.09%. So you have to remember these values. What is 1 by 12? 1 by 12, I'm giving you time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me the answer. What is 1 by 12? 1 by 12 is 8.33%. You can write 8.33% or 8 1 by 3%. Similarly, 1 by 13. 1 by 13 is 7.69%. Okay. Going further, what is 1 by 14, 1 by 15, 1 by 16? More you know the values, calculation will become more easier for you. So you know the values till 1 by 13. Now 1 by 14 is 7.14%. Okay, 1 by 15, this is 6.67%. 6.67%, or you can write as 16 2 by 3%. Okay. Similarly, 1 by 16, what is the value? Value is 6.25%. 1 minute. This is 6.25. You can do by yourself also. This is 6.25%. You can write this as 6 1 by 4%. So if you are targeting certain exams where basic questions will come, if you remember till 1 by 16, that would be more than enough. If you're targeting exams where you can expect much more difficult questions on mathematics, probably then you need to know further, like what is 1 by 17? 1 by 17 is 5.8823%, 1 by 18 5.55%, 1 by 19 5.263%. So you have to remember these values. Once you know these values, your further calculation will become very easy. Like if you know 1 by 3 is 33.33%, then you know what is 2 by 3. It would be 66.67%. If you know 1 by 6 is 16.67%, you can easily find what is 5 by 6, 83.33%. If I am asking you 41.67%, so 41.67%, if you want to know, this is nothing but 50 minus 8.33%. Okay, 50 is what? 1 by 2. 8.33 is what? 1 by 12. So if you do this LCM and all, you will get 5 by 12. So you will enter into different world altogether if you can work on, or if you can excel on these field. 1 by 8 is 12.5%. Then 3 by 8. 3 by 8 would be 37.5%. 5 by 8, it would be 62.5%. 7 by 8, it would be 87.5%. So these all become very relevant for you, and in exam when you're solving questions, you can easily do those questions if you remember these values. So I hope you understood this part. So keep this in your mind. Make sure you note down these values. You can pause the video any moment you want. Okay, but make sure you note down these values. These are very important. Once you are done with this, go further and then help me with solving the questions. I'm going to solve a lot of questions with you on the term of percentage. Clear everyone? Can we start? So guys, I'm expecting your help to solve these questions. So this is question number 1. You can see the options. You can pause this video and you can take your own time in solving this question. Once you're done, you can start this. So I'm assuming that you are keeping a proper time for solving the question. So I will solve these questions one by one directly. I hope the logic is very clear. So let's discuss this question. The question number 1 is, when 75% of a number is added to 75, then the result is number again. Find the number. Okay, so here the question is that when 75% of a number is added to 75, the result is number again. Find the number. So guys, in order to solve this question, you can assume the number as any variable. So here I am assuming my number is A. Okay, so when 75% of this number, 75% of this number means 0.75A, Everyone clear with this fact? So when 75% of a number, okay, so I assume my number is A, so 75% of that number would be 0.75A. So if you add this with 75, basic, simple, huh? Very basic thing. So what is the result? Result is number again. What was my number? My numbers were A only. Okay, now you just a simple linear equation you need to solve. So if I transpose the A this side, plus sign will become minus. What is A minus 0.75A? That would be 0.25A. Those who know basic maths, and already I explained you already, 0.25 is nothing but 1 by 4. So if we are solving question without using calculator, so writing the terms in the term of fraction will become much more logical for us. Okay, here also you could have written 3 by 4a. So this is nothing but, if you bring this side, 75 4za is nothing but 300. Okay, so 75 2za is 150, 75 3za is 215 or 225, and 75 4za would be 300. So the answer for this would be option B. Clear everyone? Simple question. I hope everyone understood this. Now we'll discuss question number 2. Express 1 by 4 as a percentage of 25 by 9. So here what you need to do, you have to express 1 by 4. Your fraction is 1 by 4. This fraction, what you need to do, you have to express this in the term of 25 by 9. Okay, this you need in the term of percentage. So when we need the value in the term of percentage, what I need to do, I have to multiply with 100. So I will multiply this with 100. So can I bring 4 down? If I bring 4 down, 9 will go up. Everyone understand this fact, right? So this 9 will go up. So I have 4 into 25 into 100. Now guys, what is 25 4za? 25 4za is 100 only, right? So this and this will get cancelled. Your answer is 9%. Very basic question. So the answer for this is 9%. Clear everyone? So very basic. You are just expressing one variable in the term of another variable. So when you express A in the term of B, it would be A by B. Okay, in the term of ratio. Here we are discussing everything in the term of percentage. Because we are expressing everything in the term of percentage, so you are multiplying with 100. So what is question number 3? Question number 3 is, a man spent 80% of his income. So I'm assuming the income of this person is 100%. Okay, so what he is doing, he has spent 80% of his income. This person has spent 80% of his income. So how much he will save? He will save the 20% of the income. Anyone have any doubt? So I hope everyone understand this fact, that income is equal to saving plus expenses. Okay, so income is equal to saving plus expenses. So you have wasted 80% of your income. So how much income left with you? 20%. Okay, so if I'm assuming my income as 100 rupees, so 80 rupees was my expenses and 20 rupees was my saving. This much everyone clear, right? Now what they're asking you, what percentage of the expenditure does he save? So if you are saving 20 rupees, okay, 80 rupees you have spent, okay, and what is your expenditure? Your expenditure is 80 rupees, right? Your income, I assume my income is 100 rupees and I have spent 80% of my income. So 80 rupees I have spent. Okay, so how much money left with me? 20 rupees. So 20 rupees is my saving. So what they're asking me, saving is what percentage of expenditure? So your saving is 20 rupees, expenditure is 80 rupees. So saving is what percentage of expenditure? It would be saving by expenditure into 100. So 20 by 80 into 100. So this, you know, this is 1 by 4. If you solve this, you will get 25%. Simple, right? So here they are asking you saving is what percentage of expenditure. They are not asking you saving is what percentage of income. Saving is what percentage of income? That is 20%. Here they are asking you saving is what percentage of expenditure. I hope you are getting clear with the part. Whenever we talk about percentage, in percentage, what matters is that what we are comparing, by whom we are comparing into 100. So two variables matters to us, that what variable we are comparing here, what we are comparing saving. In what term we are comparing? We are comparing in the term of expenditure. Clear everyone? If you are done with this part, then you can discuss the fourth question. Now what is our question number 4? The number 0.05, number 0.05, this is my number 0.05, is what percent of 20? So again, what we are comparing? We are comparing the variable called 0.05 in term of what? In term of 20. So they want this in percentage. So whenever you want something in percentage, what you will do? You will multiply with 100. So what is 25 za? 25 za is 100. So this is nothing but 0.25%. Simple everyone. So if you see this, what is your answer? Your answer is option C, 0.25%. Clear everyone? So I hope we have done so far 4 questions, and these are very basic questions. What I'm just checking, I'm checking your basic knowledge of how you can convert the statement in the term of fractions, and then how will you solve that. Clear? So now let's discuss question number 5. Question number 5 is the number of seat for an admission to a vocational course increase by 10% every year. Okay, if the number of student in 1986 was 400, so your number of student in 1986, if that is 400, okay, and this is increasing by 10%, okay, what is the expected number in 1988? So this is 400. If it increased by 10%, what is 10% of 400? That would be 40. I have already cleared this part. So 10%, what is 1% of 400? 1% of 400 would be 4. Okay, 10% of 400 would be 40. 15% of 400 would be 40 plus 20, 60. So 10% of 400, that would be 40. So next year it will become 440. Why 440? It increased by 10%. Okay, so 1986 the population was 400. Then 1987 it will increase by 10%, it become 440. Again, if it increase by 10%, what is 10% of 440? That would be 44. Okay, so what is 44 plus 440? You will get 484. Simple calculation. So you need to understand this fact. So here in this question, the population was given to you as 10%. So 10% is increasing for 2 years. So you need to understand this very much fact that 10% for 2 years will not be 10% plus 10%. It won't be 20%. Please understand, this is the mother of all compounding calculation. You need to understand that imagine if you went for shopping, you got a discount of 10%, and then you said that you are a student of Amit sir and they gave you further 10% discount. So 10% discount, further 10% discount is not 20%. Okay, you need to understand this part. So here also 10%, again 10% will not be 20%. It is 21%. So please understand that if a variable increase by a%, if a variable increase by a%, then there's another variable if it increase by b%. So the net percentage change is not a% plus b%, that would be a% plus b% plus AB by 100%. So you need to understand this part, that if the population here first increase by 10%, then again increase by 10%. So net percentage change would be 10% plus 10% plus 10 into 10, that is 100 by 100. 100 by 100 is 1. So the net percentage change would be 10% plus 10% plus 1%, that would be 21%. And when I gave you the example of discount, 10% further 10% discount, it would be 19% discount. So I am giving you an assessment to think on this part. You can take some random examples and you can think on this manner. Okay everyone, thank you.